Why the heck is my lightsaber not equipped? That is not cool. Alright, we are back at it. So now... I just received 5,000 experience points for doing nothing, apparently. But now, we shall go to war. Not really a whole lot that can be said doing all this. Kreia died already, and Mira is almost dead. Where's Mira? She's nowhere close. She's gonna have to heal her own self.
Good to go.
Shield and then heal. She's gonna have to take care of herself for a second here. Or I'm gonna have to take care of her real quick. Okay, now let's go.
At last,
Sophie's holding her own. As you'd expect. Kreia's still dead, huh? They must. Oh, okay. So there's still people over by where Kreia is. Hey, Mira, you got that cool force power I just gave you. Go to town on those guys, eh? Didn't exactly work the way I thought it would. Thought she was gonna push all those guys down. Oh, there she did it. There we go. So Sophie, time for some healing. I mean, it doesn't look that bad for a war-torn zone like this. I mean, yeah, there's like a big hole in the wall over there. Some rubble in the streets. I mean, we kind of did just put a big hole in the middle of the plaza, but it's not so bad. I forget exactly where I'm supposed to be going.
I recognize you. You're that off-worlder. Come, we have no time. Vaklu's forces have overrun the sky ramp. The royal palace could fall any minute. We must save the queen.
Your plan seems to have succeeded. Your enemy has indeed revealed himself.
I anticipated the Sith. But those beasts weren't in my battle plan.
Even now, Vaklu is using them to breach
That seems
the
like a
palace.
pretty big thing to leave out of your battle plan, considering there's a lot of beast riders in this city.
Every man here would give their life to keep that from happening.
There is hope. It is faint but growing stronger. I think my message was received.
Which message?
You better
What are
believe
you
it.
talking about?
An old student is returning. I don't think the Sith are going to know what hit them.
This way! This way to the sky ramp! There are 2 force shield checkpoints along this path. Vaklu's forces have held this ramp for over a standard hour. That means they control the checkpoints now. If we can get to the turret tower up ahead, we can deactivate the first barrier. The forces we're encountering right now are their rear guard. The fighting will get tougher the closer we get to the front of the battle line.
Alright. Let's do this. I almost feel like I should keep my eye on Mira during this, because she's the one who's most vulnerable in this situation, I feel. Oh, these are good guys.
The Royalists in the bunker are contained. We deploy as soon as the reinforcements arrive. A Jedi? Here? Men, attack!
Technically, they got 2 Jedi. Yeah, melee shield, and then may as well buffer a bit. I'm assuming that was Kreia that did that, because I don't think Sophie has that ability. Kreia's gotten pretty powerful. Alright. How are we looking?
Is the Jedi still? We're under attack, men!
Oh, well. Let me through, please. Excuse me, pardon me, yes, sir. Way to go. Good job, guys.
Hold your fire. They're with us. Thank you. Vaklu's supporters stormed our position. The beasts have gone mad and attack on their command. Please, go to the palace. We received a transmission that the palace grounds have been breached. If so, they don't have much time.
Have they changed the access codes in the turret tower? We need to get through the force shields.
I don't think they've had time, sir. They've been firing the turret non-stop. Vaklu's close to having air superiority now. You two, follow the Jedi. The rest of us will hold our position. We don't have much time.
But we've rallied some more troops to help us fight. Which is good. Is there anything over there? I don't think there is. Let's just go this way.
Tell command, we need reinforcements. A Jedi Knight is assaulting our flank. Hold the line.
Hold the line. Surrender now. Why do you need to lose your life for Vaklu's ambitions?
Attack, men. Attack.
Okay, that didn't work. I don't think I can whirlwind that thing. That thing's too big. Good job, Sophie. Any remains? No? Okay. Fat lot of good you guys following me did.
Good, some reinforcements. Follow the Jedi. We're gonna retake the palace. We've got to stop General Vaklu before he gets to the Queen.
Well, let's keep going then. Also, I think it's time for a heal just to top it off. Sith soldier. I haven't seen you since the first game, I don't think.
She's still alive! Run! Run!
I will not harm you if you leave now. I don't think that message went through. I won't harm them, but they will.
Hold the line. Those cowards will be dealt with.
Hold on. There we go. That's better. I had to readjust my sitting arrangement. Force barrier. Probably be a good idea, and give me a better force barrier. There we go.
Good to go.
That didn't work at all. Oh, I thought I was about to die, but they've got my... I think Krea's got my back with the heals. Mira's not very good at... Oh, wait. Aggression. Single opponent minions. That sounds better. Blaster deflect, single opponent. That's... Alright. Less effective against blaster. I only have... I guess that's my only form I can use. Against single opponent. Sophie, while you're just not doing anything... Oh wait, she already had the heals queued. Does this affect just me, or does that affect everyone?
Another one for me.
No, that affects just me, and that didn't do Mira any good. Well then, my turn to duel. Okay, good. I keep forgetting about the lightsaber forms. Okay, hold on. Oh, shoot. This gives me my health back at least. Did you just battle meditation a second time? Crap. Good grief. That was a lot harder than it needed to have been. Thanks, Krea. Thanks for the assist. Okay, we're all healed.
General Vaklu was once a hero to our people, but his alliance with the Sith shows how far he's fallen.
Ah, and I still haven't used my rockets.
Let's move out.
I want to do that. Yeah, I'm sure we gotta fight more people up here, so I'm gonna do it now. Rocket? Where's my rockets? Where are my rockets at? Here we go. That hurt me as well. That was not a good idea. Royalist officer.
Ahead is the throne room. We must get to the Queen to protect her.
If you're heading to the palace, we'll follow you there.
The palace itself has been breached.
His access changed. Let's go there. This is where the warrior
We've
becomes
made it
the
to
warrior
palace.
one last
General
time.
Vaclo's troops haven't been here too long. Hopefully, we still have time to save the Queen. Straight ahead is the throne room. Vaclo's hand-picked troops will probably be here. I'm gonna stay here and keep the intersection secure. If any more royalists arrive, I'll keep them organized.
Alright. Onward we go.
Shut the outer door now.
I'm impressed you made it this far, but you're too late. Soon the Queen will be dead, and General Vaclo will be the new king.
Any door can be opened, Tobin. This isn't over.
I'm afraid it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, we have one last barrier to take care of.
Alright, Mira, let's go. And Kreia, but Mira's my secondary warrior.
Gather our forces. Make sure the defenses are set. Colonel Tobin says the Jedi is coming our way. Take your beasts and attack her. We need more time to prepare. I'm going to the control room. Perhaps the captain can be persuaded to cooperate.
Alrighty then. Ow. Forgot there were traps.
It's another one for me.
Let's go.
It shouldn't take long.
Hold on. What lightsaber forms could I be using? Blaster defect in many. Okay.
It shouldn't take long. I will silence this one. It's another one for me. It's another one for me. Fallen.
Go straight for the guy. Ooh, this is actually helping me quite a bit. Why have I not been using force forms?
I hear you.
This is a lot better than what I have been using. Okay, Mira. Now you're going to recover these mines. They haven't spotted me yet, but by the time I get over to that mine, they will have. Yep. Okay, that didn't do anything. Good job. Access defense systems. Identify user 0. Huh, Kif is back. Here's a present for you, Jedi. Ow. And I just stood there and took it like a man. See how much I didn't care? Okay. Sophie, you still got the fighting upgrade to take on Jedi, so you are the one who's gonna have to duel here. Get him off of Mira. There we go. The only annoying thing about force forms is having to, like, move off of them. Or not. No, stop! Blaster defect. Where's, like, force points regen plus force damage? Huh. Okay, there we go. This is what I need her to be attacking with right now.
This shall not stop us for long.
I don't have time for your resistance, Captain Riken. We need the override code for the palace shields.
And I told you that I don't know. You scanned my ID, you know my post is the merchant quarter.
I'm sure that's what you'd like me to believe. I have been authorized to use any means at my...
Captain, the Jedi is still coming. Oh wait, Captain, the Jedi is still coming. Of all the damn luck, she's in the security complex right now.
Defend the security room with your lives. The Jedi could ruin everything.
I have one last surprise. I thought it's enough. I almost forgot what voice I gave him. And where's my cursor right now? Hold on. Okay, That was where my cursor...
That's another one for me.
Wait, where's my cursor? Seriously.
Fallen.
Sheesh. That was weird. I lost my cursor.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Oh my. Good gosh, Mira. There we go.
That's another one for me.
Pretty sure I should have been incapacitated right there, but it didn't register. Ow! Stop! Stab! Alright, here we go. Lots of dudes. Lots of dudes.
Ready?
That did nothing? Actually, no. Go for this guy.
Like that?
Does she have the going against blasters? Okay.
See what you got.
Right.
The Jedi arise. I am counting on the vaunted Jedi compassion and regards for all life forms. I was hired by General Vaklu to do a job. I meant normals. It was all just a misunderstanding, really.
Why would you work with General Vaklu?
Because Vogod and Talia has been declared guilty of treason, so I was getting paid to, but I can see now the error of my ways. I should go right now and contemplate the depth of my mistake.
I don't believe a word you've said.
I have perhaps embellished a bit, but it is true. I have done working for Vaklu. I just want to survive.
I can tell you aren't lying about that.
Of course not. It's obvious to me at least that General Vaklu is not going to win today. So survival is my first concern. I sense that you are causing any more complications. You would be counterproductive to that goal.
Okay, I need access to the console.
I believe I am still connected. You can do what you like with the console. I am done. I will wait here for the troops to come. I will put up no resistance.
Okay, stay here. The soldiers will deal with you soon.
That is fair. I will wait. I am not a criminal. I should be fine. Right?
Yeah, security terminal. Okay, access system commands. Open all security doors. Open schematics. And open force cage. Okay. So now Riken should be released.
Thank you. Now that you've got me out, you need to get the primary security console's override code, then lock the terminal down. Once you've got that code, if you can get to the secondary security station, you'll control the entire palace's security systems.
How do I get the code?
The Slicer's still logged into his account. You should be able to just get whatever you need.
Okay, I'll see to it right now. Alright. Sounds good. Access primary override code and shutdown terminal. Okay, good. We got that. All is well. Alright, here we go. Force wave. Knocked one of them on his ass, but not a lot. Didn't do as much as I wanted. Although I did stun two of them. I was Kreia poisoned. It always goes for the weakest of the company. Maybe not. No, actually, in this situation, who is the weakest? Because Mira is one of my stronger ones. Kreia, I feel like, would be the weakest, but she has better force powers than the rest of us do, so I feel like it's kind of a trade-off situation. Because this is where I need to go.
I don't know how you made it, but well done. Come in quickly before more Sith or Vaklu troops arrive. I know Captain Kadron needs someone to handle a dangerous assignment. He's in the other room. Talk to him. No one else could do the job.
I have the override code for the primary security console already.
You have? Oh, son of a mugrak! Corporal, use this code to open the outer door to the throne room. The door's open. Hurry!
They might break through the inner door at any moment.
Alright, I'll head there immediately. There we go.
Will you just die already? You will go no further than this.
I disagree. Not today, Tobin. I told you that door wouldn't stop me.
You're too late. Our pet beast is about to breach the force field to the throne room. The Queen will be dead in moments.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Okay, maybe I should have believed that.
I've lost control of the beast.
It's a silent beast, at least. I like how Vaklu and Talia are just in the background, staring at each other. The beast is just like, oh, whatever. I guess I'll just take one. There we go. That did not work. Time for some power blasting. How does the beast have a shield? Also, Mira is hurting still. Actually, no. Let's just get this over with as quickly as possible so we can just use a life support pack on her.
Good to go.
There we go. And Krea's powering Sophie up a bit. That doesn't appear to be doing too much help for Sophie because she's still dying. Oh, what's my lightsaber phone right now? Many opponents? No. 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 There we go. This might be the best to initiate right now.
Focus. Let's see what you got.
This thing regenerates? Looks like its health went up for a sliver.
That's another one for me.
There we go. There we go, the final battle here. Okay, use battle meditation to rally the royalists. As I just slowly walk in. All in sync.
Your time is at an end, Talia. Your people have abandoned you, and now your life is forfeit.
You would destroy everything just for your ambition, Vaklu. The Republic, ISIS, everything.
That is a gross simplification, Talia. Change is a painful process. A price must be paid. But Onderon will have a new destiny. One larger than you could imagine.
You're getting careless, Vaklu. One more mistake, and you're the one who will pay the price.
Damn you! Your skill with the blade won't save you from my men. Goodbye, Talia. Fire!
Pew pew pew! Your plan ends here, though.
What? The Jedi lives?
I've been standing here this whole time.
How?
You'll find that I'm full of surprises.
Kill her and the Queen Men, quickly. They must not be allowed to live.
That's another one for me.
One more hit ought to take care of them.
You've won this battle, Talia. But your reign won't be an easy
What am I doing? Why am I...
The Republic is a sinking ship. And you're too attached to it.
He's too dangerous to leave alive. As distasteful as it is, it might be best to silence him forever. Until he's dead, all of
What am I
Onderon is
doing?
in peril.
Although I respect your counsel, Krea, the decision is the Queen's and not mine.
So what will it be, Your Majesty? Send me to your best detention cell. I will be free within the week, and vengeance will be mine.
Are you so sure of my decision, Vaklu? I appreciate the Jedi's counsel, but as monarch, I decree you are guilty of treason. The punishment is death, to be carried out immediately. Captain Cadron?
Talia, you can't. You're too weak. What about my trial?
He's right, Your Majesty. What sort of moral authority would you have if this is what you do?
But he will rise again. He has too many supporters. I do appreciate your counsel, but he must be killed.
But if you kill him, you make him a martyr. Use the time you have to strengthen your hold of the city. Try to undo his lies and propaganda. Killing him is just wrong.
But the price if you are wrong. I thought I could order this, but I can't. It would be breaking our laws. You will stand
Plus, he's
trial,
your cousin, if I remember correctly.
Take him away. What is done is done. I don't think the service you have given us can ever be repaid. I must go with Captain Cadron. The fighting must be stopped. I will be back shortly to try and repay you. The crisis is over thanks to you and Master Kavar. I believe he'd like to speak to you, if you'll excuse me.
Just sulking away.
Ah, the wound is not a mortal one, though it has been some time since I exercised my healing powers.
No, it hasn't.
There is a shred of life within you still. A gift from your master, no doubt. Awaken, Colonel Tobin. Your part in this is not over. Colonel Tobin, I am with Vaklu. The war has gone against him. He sent me to rescue you, to tell you you must make haste off-planet. The Jedi have struck. They had a secret academy buried on Telos, and they are showing themselves at last. We are all in danger.
What? But the Jedi are gone. They have all but vanished.
So we all thought, but they have hidden themselves on Telos.
Out of my way, old woman. This war can still be won, and Onderon can be freed.
Indeed. This war is far from over.
The Force works in mysterious ways, it seems. There are times I'm not convinced it doesn't have a sense of humor. We spend all this time looking for you, and you came to us. I thought you might return to Onderon. Looks like just in time.
You were looking for me?
I told the other masters that our only chance to figure out what was happening to us was to find you, and try to understand what happened to you. I don't know how much you know about this threat that's striking at the Jedi. It's attacking us through the Force. Varuk didn't believe me, but he was willing to travel to Dantooine, if only to help the settlers there, and perhaps protect what was left of the Jedi Enclave. Whatever the reason, having us all drop out of sight, I thought might make the enemy more bold. But then you happened. You came back, and you became a new target for whoever was attacking us.
Why did you choose these places to hide?
They were places touched by war, and we thought there was a chance you would return to these worlds, if only to try and make peace with what happened there during the war. But now the Sith have revealed themselves. That means the remaining Jedi will gather on Dantooine. From there, we can counterattack.
Why not Telos?
Telos? But Telos was destroyed during the Jedi Civil War. I heard they're trying to rebuild.
But Atris is on Telos.
Atris? I thought Atris had gone to KOTOR. Too many Jedi have scattered. The Council needs to gather. We cannot remain concealed any longer. The difficulties you surmounted to get here. You must have many questions. You deserve answers.
The difficulties you surmounted to get here. That's an incomplete sentence. I need to know why you have cast me out of the Order.
There was nothing else we could do. You defied the Council. You followed Revan to war. I know why you did it, but in so doing, much more harm was done. But you must understand, the exile was never the punishment you thought it to be. We could not have made you do such a thing in any event. I think you knew, inside, what you needed to do in order to heal.
Perhaps so. It gave me time to reflect.
All those lives during the Mandalorian Wars, and all those you served beside. Too much death leaves echoes in the Force. It is the price for having such connections. I suspect that is why you chose to accept the Council's judgment, to wander beyond the Rim, and why you traveled with no one, and did not stay in any place too long. I have thought of you since your trial, and there are times when I wonder if being connected to the Force is always the gift it is believed to be.
I saw a holo recording of the Jedi Council meeting where you cast me out.
So, you heard what we said. These questions I cannot answer. This is something the Council must answer, not I. You must understand, this is hard for me, especially after all you've done, but it is necessary.
You've answered all my questions.
There is something I would like to teach you. It is a technique which, I believe, will aid you in the trials ahead. There are times when you want to overwhelm a particular opponent quickly. For these situations, use the Juyo form. Do not get carried away using this form, particularly against Dark Jedi. The ferocity required to use this form leaves one vulnerable to enemy Force powers. Excellent. I'm impressed with how quickly you've mastered this form. I always knew you were gifted. I'm going to Dantooine. The Jedi Council vowed to assemble again when the Sith revealed themselves. Now that they've attacked Onderon, we can act. Our paths will cross again. May the Force be with you.
I'm sorry to keep you here. I needed to thank you personally for all of your help. Onderon owes both you and Master Kavar a debt that can never truly be repaid. Battles still wage in our streets, but by morning the conflict should be over. I recognize you must leave soon, but please, take this. These relics are from the Royal Museum. Generations ago, some members of the royal family had a connection to the Force. They weren't all too different from what we face today. I know little of the Force, but I hope you can put my family's relics to good use. Captain Bostuka has made arrangements for a shuttle to take you to your ship. I fear it will be quite some time before you can come back. The war was brief but destructive. I will focus all of my energy on rebuilding Isis. Thank you again. I must go.
If you will follow me, I will take you to your shuttle.
Who said that? Oh wait, there's a guy behind Mira. I'm gonna leave this cutscene going simply because of the John Williams score.
It's good to see you've returned safely. What happened on Onderon?
The political situation on Onderon has been dealt with. Onderon has only one leader now.
I hope that Onderon's new unity of leadership will ensure their continued cooperation with the Republic.
We should return to the Ebon Hawk now and plot our next course of action.